said Bill is the titan of the Telecaster.
I guess there's no one else has applied for the job, so
When you pick up a Telecaster, what are you looking for?
light.
Okay.
It's got to be light.
Yep.
Because the camera picked up the pine more than it picked up the amp I was playing through.
Interesting.
So, word of warning.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the Willcutt Guitars studio. I'm pretty excited today. We have a bona fide legend of the guitar, Mr. Titan of the Telly himself, Bill Kirchen. Woo!
Thank you very much. Good to be here.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by guitars and guitar people.
Yes. So Bill's playing on the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour tonight.
Yeah.
And was good enough to come by and do this video.
My pleasure.
Yeah, man.
They gave me a microfiber cloth with the logo.
I'll give you a more new than that one.
So I'm yours.
Yeah, Bill's decked out in all the gear. Got the Willcutt t-shirt on. Well, cool. How many times have you been to Kentucky? Probably a few.
Not a whole lot, honestly. I don't know why. It just seems like the missing state, one of the missing states. I never did. With Cody, we didn't do that much in, say, Alabama and we did Tennessee to a certain extent in Kentucky, but we missed a lot.
Yeah.
We missed a lot. The southeast we sort of missed, and this kind of to me is the top of the southeast. So.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think one of the reasons was we were playing hardcore country music. We tended to play it for people who hadn't grown up with it, who was new to that. And if I think down in a lot of parts of the, I don't know about here particularly, but it was too much their dad's music. You know?
Sure.
So.
Well, yeah, I want to say Bill was in a band called Commander Cody and the Lost Planet Airmen.
And his Lost Planet Airmen. And, man, you were like on the forefront of like country rock, but I wouldn't even call it that. Like no,
I was listening to the live in the heart of Texas this morning, and you were like the tightest, kind of traditional with a little flavor of swing.
Yep.
It was awesome.
Well, we did. We played Western swing, and it was a rock and roll band in a lot of ways, essentially. We had a rockin' lead singer,
right.
over the top rock and roll, and a boogie-woogie piano player, and great fiddle player, great steel player, Andy Stein and Bobby Black on steel. The steel player was 15 years older than us, had met Hank Williams, and that kind of stuff. And he played with everybody, because back in his era, he started in the 40s, early 40s. And in his era, you were a regional band, you played with all the stars who came through. So you name it, he knew them all. So.
He was the guy.
So it was just great. And we were also road hot. We'd just been on the road for, that last tour was the last few gigs in a month tour. So we were foaming at the mouth by then.
It's fantastic. I implore everybody to go listen to it.
I think it was our best album. We knew more about what to do in a live situation than we did in a recording studio. So.
Yeah, it's great.
Live from deep in the heart of Texas.
Yeah. And
in Austin, Texas, we cut it.
Your new album sounds great.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
Like we were talking about the song about Jerry Lee Lewis.
Right.
I love that song, Black Sheep.
Black Sheep, that was written by a guy named Leroy Preston. He was the original lead singer and drummer, actually, for a while, and then guitar player with Asleep at the Wheel.
Yeah.
He wrote My Baby Thinks She's a Train.
Yep.
Or He's a Train for Roseanne Cash.
Yep.
Great writer.
Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to ask you about how the Hot Rod Lincoln, the medley.
Right.
How did that come about?
Well,
did that evolve over time, or did you chip away
at it?
No,
it did evolve over time.
Yeah.
By now, it's kind of settled in. I admit I don't usually add that much. But what happened was, I didn't sing that song with the band. I'm the guitar player. I did the thing, and then there was this other guy had some words, not the guitar is all, but no. But anyway, so I was everybody wanted me to sing it, so I learned the words and would do it. When I left, the band broke up in '76, and I played with George Frayne, the old commander, off and on after that, but I was on my own pretty much since '76. The band lasted '68 to '76. That was its very public career. So anyway, at some point I was doing the song, and there was a parts in the middle where it goes, caddy pulled over, let me by, ring, ring, and a truck. I make a truck, a semi-truck pulled over, ring, ring. And at one point, just for fun, I turned to the band and went, Johnny Cash pulled over. And played, and then it was off to the races. So,
yeah.
And the fun thing then was doing it where I wouldn't tell them what I was going to do. They had to grab it on the fly. And but you know, so it was just sort of fun for us to have fun amongst ourselves. Yeah. But it turned into a thing.
Yeah, it is a thing.
And there's a tradition in that in country music. I had a record called by Phil Baugh, another great telly player.
Great,
yeah, great. And it was called Country Guitar, and he imitates Chet Atkins, Real Travis, Dwayne Eddy, Luther Perkins. I can't remember who all, but it was that same idea. So that's I think it. When I started to do all those guitars in that one spot, that was in the back of my mind.
Okay, even Iggy Pop.
Iggy Pop, my high school classmate.
That's right.
I want to be your dog.
That's awesome. So like I said, Bill is the titan of the Telecaster.
I guess there's nobody else has applied for the job, so I just grabbed it as it went by.
How many tellies do you think you've owned?
Not a whole lot. The first telly I got lasted up until, man, I mean, I had it up until the pandemic. I sold it during the pandemic, yeah, because I wasn't playing it anymore. Because I got the Rick Kelly from Carmen Street Guitars, the all pine telly, and that just became my number one instrument. And then after that, my old telly felt like a mandolin. It had a regular-sized neck and everything. But after that, I've had a couple of no custom shops. I've had a couple. You know, when they reissued the Blackguard, I had one of those, and then I've had not many other real Fender Telecasters. One other that I can't even think what it is, but one other Fender Tele that I got in the back of the closet, kind of. So then I started running into guitars made by other people, including Nacho Banos in Spain and Rick Kelly in New York. So yeah,
very cool.
And I'm more when I've accumulated guitars, they more tend to be acoustics for some reason.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it's weird because I tend to play for a living. I play, and that's the majority of my guitar playing is on stage. And I play a telly standing up with a flat pick, electric, and I tend to play at home an acoustic guitar sitting down with my bare fingers. And one of these days, I'm trying to incorporate more fingers into the guitar. I'm trying to let the two meet somehow.
Yeah. What acoustic guitars do you like? I don't think I've ever seen you even holding one.
No, you probably haven't. I've always had, I started out with a Harmony Sovereign was the first acoustic I got, and then I traded and got, back in the 60s, maybe about 66, I got a 0017 Martin, which was the first, pro level guitar I got. And I had that for a long time, and had a D18 for quite a while. Had a 0018, had a couple of them. Still have a 0018. And I have a single 015 I bought from Dan Earlwine, the guitar guy.
Cool.
And that was an attempt to recreate my youth with the 0017. And that's what else. And I just got a hold of a CEO7 Martin by a long series of. It's a long story if you want to hear how I got it.
Sure.
Okay. I'm at my buddy's house over 4th of July, and he's got it, and he's playing. He says, "Well, I had another one of these, and my wife smashed it. And I know this guy; he's a great guy, great my friend. But I know her too, and I know that whatever happened, no jury in the world would convict her. So anyway, she smashes his guitar. He goes to get it repaired. The guy says, "Well, might take six months, The back was all caved in, the top was still good." So anyway, then he goes into the showroom and sees another one. So he says, "Well, I'll just buy another one." So she's fixing that. So he can go home and show to his wife. Go, nah, I got it. Anyway, they're dear friends, and so he ended up giving me the new one, and he kept the one that was rebuilt as a memento of his wife. Yeah, so that's how I got it. I've got Collings too. I've got a Collings Dreadnought, and I got a Collings OM because I live right there near the thing. And I've got 2 Waterloos that I really like.
Oh, we love all those.
They're good. Yeah.
They're great.
I've got a Gibson. What do I got, Jack? What's my Gibson? and a J45. That's my acoustics.
Yeah.
So I'm not really I'm not a collector at all, but I'm
Yeah.
somewhat of an accumulator by now.
Yeah.
As
Okay,
as Jack, my producer, recorder, bass player, as he saw Bukovac on TV, Tom Bukovac going, "We're all hurtling towards oblivion. Buy that guitar." So
That's right.
we've taken it to heart. So here we are.
When you pick up a Telecaster, what are you looking for?
Light.
Okay.
It's got to be light.
Yep.
Then after that, the second thing it has to be is even lighter. And that happened because I've had some back issues, and the pine telly I have at home is extraordinarily light.
Right.
It's surprisingly light. So, and I just think, and then I think there's a certain amount of tone. And I think you can tell, despite what some people argue, I think you can tell a lot about how a guitar sounds, or at least a significant amount by how it sounds acoustic, even a solid body guitar.
Yeah, I agree.
There's something in the neck and in the wood that's got to help change how it resonates. So.
Right.
Even just how still it holds the pickup. A heavy guitar. I don't know. Don't get me started. I don't know what I'm talking about.
This is what we talk about all day.
Okay.
I was going to ask you, were you or did you see somebody do the plate?
I think I saw somebody do that, but
Because
it sort
it's
of
known-
becomes the Kirchen mod.
It's the Kirchen mod.
I know, and it was a guy when I first got my telly. I know, we hadn't met Bobby Black yet, the steel player, so I was going to try to do steel bends and volume swells like that. And then we got a steel player, and turned out that was harder than it looked. So I didn't really spend much time doing that. But I liked the idea of doing it. So while I was still trying to do them, I had them flip it around. So you flip around the whole body of the switch, and to do that, you've got to exchange the tone of the volume, so the volume's still up front. And you've got to also flip the three-way, so it's intuitive.
Yeah. Mine at home is that way.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, I did it to mine.
Well, I did that to my first telly, which I traded a guy. I had an SG I bought from John Tishy, the other original Lost Planet Airmen, and I was a motorcycle messenger in San Francisco. It was my last job, I think, in about '68. And he had an SG, and he had a telly, and I had an SG, and Pete Townsend had just come through San Francisco with an SG, and I wanted a telly. I just discovered Don Rich and Roy Nichols and James Burton, and I wanted a telly, so we swapped.
Yep.
And that was my guitar.
Rest is history.
It had four twos. The serial number was 2222, and it was wired old school. It had bridge, neck, and neck with a filter, so it's woof, woof, all the treble rolled off.
Right.
And in between, you could find the middle position, which I kind of got onto.
Yeah.
So that was my first telly, and it sunburst. I wore all the sunburst off it pretty much.
Wow.
And finally sold it to a good friend.
Awesome. We have a couple tellies here.
So
Let's
you
see.
do.
Yeah. We have. You were checking this out earlier.
Yeah.
The Chad Underwood.
Fantastic.
Chad's a great friend of the shop. He's working on your guitar right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh la la.
And we also got a 454. This is a custom shop Fender that they make just for us, based on a 54 Telly Bob Willcutt owned.
Oh.
And it gets its own pickups.
What's the 4 from? 454.
I think it was on the heel.
What heel?
The penciled in.
The date.
Oh,
yeah,
the
the
date.
date.
Oh, I see. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I made a video for Stu Mack, because Dan Erlewine was my first guitar hero in Ann Arbor. I met him, who worked for Stu Mack forever. And the video, the Pine Telly was so resonant that when for instance, I do the volume swells to show that, it didn't work because the camera picked up the pine more than it picked up the amp I was playing through.
Interesting.
So, word of warning. So you couldn't hear the swells, just was like ring, ring, ring. Like, what? It's not newsworthy.
I say, let's get the band in here.
Get them in here.
Yeah.
Rick Richards on the drums.
Yeah.
Jack Saunders on the bass, without whom I'd be a rum-tum tiddly-yay folk singer.
Yeah, man, we're going to get set up for the band.
I'm dying in here. Come on, man. Help me out. All right, here we are. Jack Saunders on the bass. Rick Richards on the drums, my stalwart traveling, playing, rocking crew. And this is one from the new album called Black Sheep. I was born a country boy and I grew up on the farm. I didn't know nothing except the cow goes in the barn. Daddy sold out, we moved far, far away. I feel like I've been out of place ever since that day, like some fish out of water. Whoa, horn, you can't go big. Yes, I became family black sheep. Well, I don't know how I made it this far down the line. Black sheep living in bad, bad time. Change my ways. I could no longer be a bumpkin boy on a bale of hay. Fire and water burned me, guitars fried my ears. I took off down the road, stayed gone for 15 years. How she loved me to her grave. Word about her black sheep, she tried so hard to save. Yes, I am the black sheep, and you can't pull the wool. I got my shit together, 3 bags full, like a fish out of water. Oh, horn can't go big. Yes, I became family black sheep. Well, I don't know how I made it this far down the line. Black sheep living in bad, bad time. Sheep. Get a Little Goner, written by myself, my wife Louise Kirchen, and our buddy Sister Sarah Brown. You left our favorite song playing on the radio. Way to go, man, that shoot low. And your lying love letters keep on turning up, and I'm gonna burn them up in our loving cup. So if you're gonna get gone, get a little goner. If you're gonna move along, move a little bit longer. Think I want you back, couldn't be wronger. Go on, get a little goner. gunner, if you're gonna move along, move a little bit longer. Think I want you back, you couldn't be wronger. Go on, get a little gunner. Snuck back into my dreams where you don't belong, and then you came on strong. Man, you know that's wrong. So I turn and walk away, but I run into you. Well, that'll never do if we're really through. So if you're gonna get gone, get a little gunner. If you're gonna move along, move a little bit longer. Think I want you back, couldn't be wronger.